Why hello, it's me Harley, back at it again for yet another video, and today I'm doing something a little different because honestly I've been ridiculously stressed out recently. I've not been in the best health, both mentally and physically, and to be honest with you, I just need some time to vent, and essentially you guys will be my therapy session. So on to what I'm going to be doing today. Honestly, I just thought I'd have a little bit of a chit chat with you, talk about some of the things that have been going on in my life, talk about what I'm planning to do in the not too distant future, both in my living normal life and on social media. Just generally, I'm planning on relaxing, making myself feel better, talking to you guys and just relaxing before I go to bed. Now then, the reason why I'm kind of talking quite low, quite quietly, is because it is in the middle of the night and my parents are sleeping in this house, so I can't exactly be loud. Therefore, I am kind of quietly talking, so sorry if I sound a bit weird today, but that's just how it's gonna be. On to my video. Let's start off with what I'm thinking of doing with my YouTube channel, because as you're probably aware, I've not been on it for quite a while. Once upon a time, I did used to upload twice a week. I'm going to be trying to start doing that again. Honestly, I started YouTube for my Gold Duke of Edinburgh award. I learned a lot of things. I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to learn a bit more about technology, about how things work. I did. I learned a lot and I continue to learn quite a bit with YouTube, which is one of the reasons why I enjoy it, even though I don't make any money off YouTube, even though I only have very few subscribers. I don't do it for that kind of thing. I mainly do it because I learn a lot while I'm making the videos, not just in making them, but I learn a lot about myself. For instance, I start to notice some of the things I do repetitively, and I've been trying to alter that. For instance, I am fully aware that when I'm tired or stressed out, I often say the word "and" a lot, and I've been trying really hard to cut back on that. I also find that I use the word "so" a lot. Now personally for me, when I'm editing videos, I find me saying "so" really irritating. I find the "s" noise just, I really want to just pull it out my mouth, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of whispering. Sorry about this, too many S's, too much sibilance going on here. Makes my teeth feel all funny. Yeah, how did I manage to get there? Oh yeah, what I'm planning to do with YouTube. I am considering starting uploading again, which means I have a few videos that are actually quite old, ones that were filmed months ago that I intended to upload but never got around to doing because of a combination of me working full time and me not being too well. I'm not exactly the healthiest of people at the best of times, but we've been kind of investigating some new situations that have been turning up, because if you don't know, I have several, sounds terrible, I have several chronic illnesses which I have been learning to live with and I've been adapting, but also something else that isn't a chronic illness that has just turned up, which has been giving me a lot of stress recently. I might go into more detail on that in another video at another time, but for the time being I'm going to leave it at So you can expect to see more old videos coming up, but I'm going to be mixing it up a little bit, having a few old videos and new videos being made. So for the next couple of months, it'll basically be one new video, one older video, one new video, one older video. What type of videos am I going to be doing? I'm going to be doing more vlogs. I'm going to be doing more story times. I'm going to be doing hopefully a lot more story times, because in the time I've been off YouTube, there's some pretty interesting things that have happened. I had probably the weirdest job interview that has ever occurred. I've worked at 2 locations where I now no longer work, and well, actually technically 3, so yeah, that's a bit strange. One of them, the company went down, so I stopped working there, or technically stopped working there. A bit of a weird situation, I'll explain in a video maybe. The second place I had to give up because I started getting a full-time job, and unfortunately I couldn't continue it. And the third place, oh, that was special. I lasted all of 6 weeks there. Oh, it was, I'm just going to say special and rough and special. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a story time. I've also been offered a couple of jobs which I've turned down. I've been looking into apprenticeships, but unfortunately in the field I want to go into, it's really hard to get into it. I'm currently working full-time at a DIY store. So yeah, that's part of what's going on in my life. Another update you'll be seeing is about my pets, because we have taken on, since the end of December, so really the start of the year, because it was only a couple of days before December finished really, it was maybe a bit longer than that. It was the 23rd when we rescued the first 2, but let's just put it this way, since the start of the year really, I've rescued 6 new pets, so I'll be introducing them to you, and yeah, they're really adorable, I love them. That's going to be a video where I introduce all 6 to you. Other things that I'm wanting to do is maybe doing videos on trying to love myself a bit more, or at least accept the way I look. Something I've struggled with for years is my body confidence and how I feel in myself, and I want to improve that, because since I was about 8 I've disliked the way I look, and when I was 10 I first started experimenting with really unhealthy ways to lose weight. I've also tried healthy ways to lose weight, so don't think I've just used unhealthy methods, but unfortunately it just doesn't work for me. I can eat healthy, I can exercise a lot, I can do everything right, and I just don't lose it. I'm not exactly obese, but I am overweight and I would like to lose a bit, but it's not going to happen. I've got to come to terms with that. As a side effect, I think I'm gonna have to just accept the way I am. Even now, I think I would feel a lot more confident and happy myself if I did lose weight. I know that I'd wear things that I prefer. You'll notice and see that the vast majority of the time I wear baggy t-shirts, leggings, things that hide my body, because I do not like it. I do not feel comfortable in it. And the stuff that I really want to wear and think looks gorgeous, I just don't feel comfortable in. And that's something I'm wanting to work on, because I know part of my issue is I don't look as bad as I think I do. Granted, I don't think I'll ever be somebody who'd be happy in a bikini. I think I'll always be too self-conscious for that. But I would like to get to a stage where I can more often than not wear clothes that I feel confident and comfortable in at the same time. That is, because I can wear clothes I feel comfortable in now, but I don't exactly feel confident in the way I look. I'd like to occasionally feel pretty, because God knows I don't feel that way ever. I can't actually remember a time I felt pretty. I know I won't be pretty. I'm average at best. Like when I don't put any effort in, like today I've got a bit of makeup on, not that you can really tell in this lighting, but I've got a bit of makeup on and my hair looks semi-reasonable, so I'd say that's making me look about average. But normally I don't look pretty. In fact, only a few days ago I had my first and only customer complaint. Basically, they accused me of being a substance abuser. That's how I look. I mean, on that day, I wasn't feeling the best, but I certainly wasn't feeling terrible. I wasn't feeling bad. Clearly, my average look is a substance abuser, which I'd like to improve on that. I'd like to make myself look generally acceptable member of society. Actually, no, maybe not that, because that makes me sound boring. I don't want to be seen as boring. I want to be seen, like, in my fashion and style sense as unique, because God knows I love all of the unique and unusual stuff, as you can probably guess from some of the things in the background. Not that you can really see it in this video, but in other videos, if you looked in my background and like how I decorate my room, I do love the unusual and weird. I just don't have enough about me to be able to pull off unusual stuff. See, this is how I think about myself. I mean, I'd have a more unusual hairstyle and things, like not quite so boring as what I have, if I thought I could pull it off. My problem is I've got a very round baby face, and the people and styles that I really like don't match round baby face. If I try doing something makeup wise or hair wise or just general clothes and fashion wise with the way I look, it just looks like I'm a 12-year-old trying to pull off a look and failing miserably. It doesn't look good on me. So I don't know what to do to build my confidence up in that area. I'd love to be confident one day. I just don't think I will. If you're wondering what type of like clothes and fashion I like the look of, basically I love kind of rock stuff, because that's my favourite genre of music as well. I like the kind of more unusual and alternative type of fashion. However, as you can probably tell by my piercings, because I have quite a few of them, whenever I try to have an alternate look, it just looks silly on me. It either looks silly or I put the clothes on and don't even get to assess how silly I look, because I'll feel uncomfortable in them because they'll be too tight and show too many of my fat rolls, and I'll lose confidence in it entirely. In fact, quite a long time ago, when I first started the YouTube channel, I bought some like geeky swimming costumes to try out. I thought that's something I can do, because I do quite often do geeky content. I'll buy some geeky swimwear. I've still got them, but I've never done that video. Then when I got them and I saw them, and I was like so excited, because I thought, oh, this is amazing. I've got like an Attack on Titan one, I've got a Darling in the Franxx one. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna love them. And then it came round to me actually thinking about putting them on, and then thinking about how my body would look in them, and then thinking about see, this is what happens. I think about it and I freeze up. It's just like, no, that'll be horrendous. I can't do that. So that was a video I'd planned once before, because there was another one. There was a really nice Spider-Man one, and it was when Spider-Man Homecoming came out, so that's what inspired me to do it. It's just a video that I'm guessing won't happen, so that's something that I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do videos on it. I might ask your opinion. I'm thinking of doing a series of like trying out new makeup styles to see if I can do them and if they'd look good on me. As a side note, I've been listening to quite a bit of music the last few days to cheer myself up. As I said, my mental health hasn't been the best. I've been enjoying listening to, as I said, mainly rock. It's my favourite genre, although I do listen to a wide range of genres. For bands I've been mainly listening to recently aren't exactly known for their cheerful music, but the ones that have cheered me up. That includes like the Rolling Stones, Radiohead, Kiss, Alice Cooper. I've just been finding them fun, and part of the reason why I've been really enjoying listening to that music is because I've been watching the music videos, and my god, how much would I love for like glam rock to become popular again, because my gosh, some of the stuff that they wore is just beautiful. They are like pieces of art in their own right. I'd love it. I wish I could pull off half of what they wore in that time, but I just wouldn't be able to. I haven't got the hair, I haven't got the look, I haven't got the confidence. It's just not there, it's non-existent with me, so I'll never be able to pull it off, but I love it so much. How much would I love to see things like that coming back into fashion? I suppose with Måneskin's popularity growing, they're kind of bringing glam rock back a bit, which I absolutely adore. I mean, I suppose you could say Palais Royale have a similar kind of almost like glam rock feel to them, but I think they've almost got their own sense of style altogether. I think it's more like Renaissance rock. Like Palais Royale's style and stuff is more Renaissance-y infused than glam rock infused, but I just love the look so much. Like, it's amazing. So I've been listening to a lot of that kind of music because it just cheers me up, and I don't know what I'm doing here, but yes, I'm going to start wrapping up a bit now. That's what's coming up with my YouTube channel. That's how I've generally been feeling, and I'll see you in the next video, so bye!